Hey guys, it's ESPN001 here for part 14 of Let's Play Destroy All Humans Big Willy Unleashed to 100%. Last time we did all the collectibles of Fantasy Atoll, which was not very painful except for dying twice from just barely freaking touching the water. This time we will hopefully get through a couple of story missions. Fetch Quest 2, The Wrath of Pork. Oh boy, Fetch Quest. These are so fun. Pox abandoned the search of Colonel Cluckin when he learned Mr. Pork could give him a new body.
Welcome to the fantasy business, my alien friend. Building castles, reenacting famous battles, extreme plastic surgery. These are complicated and time-consuming pursuits.
Blah, blah, blah. Look, Junior, I do what you say until you slip up. Then I kick your ass, take Pox, and boogie, okay? So let's just get the show on the road.
Very well. Tell me, Mr. Crypto, are you a fan of foreign films?
Hell yeah. I got some 16mm reels from Germany that'd break your freaking brain.
I run a family at all. I speak of Japanese cinema, giant monster movies. Many of my clients have fantasies along these lines, so I seek to build a robotic skeleton. A small one at first as a test. I need several things to make it. Beginning with lava rocks to provide the raw power. 3 of them, if you please. Bring them here.
Fetch quests. I hate this crap.
How would lava rocks provide power? Just wondering, game. That doesn't make much sense, but then again, Destroy All Humans isn't really meant to be logical or make any sense anyway. So, we're going to head to Mount Arkavoodle and take a rock. So this is a pretty simple quest. You're just going to be bringing things to Pork from the saucer. Nothing too different about this mission, or difficult. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but I mean, you have to have some control of the saucer. But it is kind of nice because, as you saw, I have the saucer pretty much fully upgraded as of last video, which is very nice. Just a few things, like everything I still need is from energy cells and data cores, which we can't get any more energy cells now until we go to the final area. And the data cores come over time just from completing story missions.
One more boulder, and we will have all the energy we need.
Okay, let's let the thing do that. Yep, the cloak. And you know, this really is not the cloak that you saw in all the other Destroy All Humans games. Like in the others, it's, you know, you actually basically turn invisible. But in this game, you know, you just turn into a blimp, which it's kind of cool, but it's not necessarily a cloak per se. It's more of just a disguise.
All right, Master. What's next?
Jet planes. You'll be surprised how many people dream of surviving a plane crash.
Not really, but doing it for fun? That's a shocker.
There remains.
Oh, I'd love to survive a plane crash, but I would prefer not to be part of that crash
Recycling.
in the first place.
Like from the Whole Earth catalog?
So our goal now is to pick up a few things from the Lost Island. I think we only need to bring 2 of these. We don't need to bring all 3, so I guess they give you an extra one just in case you manage to screw up and drop it into the water or something. So yeah, this is a pretty simple quest. You're just going to be delivering things to Mr. Pork. And, you know, I think I said this before, but I never really got into Lost, the TV show, because we're going to the Lost Island a bit. I think I was too young, really, to like it, because it's, as I was like probably 10 or so when it finished, maybe. So I was pretty young and I never got into it, and it was like way too confusing. My dad never understood it, my mom never understood it. I don't think anyone I knew that watched it understood it. But apparently it had Elizabeth Mitchell on it, and I really like her because she's like insanely pretty for being like 42, 43 years old. She was on Revolution, which I did like that show, and it ended in such a stupid way, so now it's like a massive cliffhanger, and we'll never find out what happens unless someone else picks up the show.
You've met my pirate fantasy guests. They all want to find treasure, but some refuse to give it back. They've hidden some treasure chests in Dead Man's crotch.
I can see how that would be a deterrent.
We will need the gold to plate the connectors on my robot. If you would be so kind as to retrieve the treasure for me.
Alright, I can do that. Alright, you definitely want to be in disguise when you come over to the Pirate Island. And yes, you saw there the cannons will fire at you because there are 2 treasure chests we have to bring from here. And they will shoot at you, as you see there, even though I'm clearly in disguise. See, this disguise doesn't do anything to help. But yeah, like, all of my celebrity crushes, like, I have so many celebrity crushes. I have, of course, Jennifer Lawrence, like any other normal human guy. And Crypto probably as well, if he was here. So yeah, Jennifer Lawrence, Natalia Ramos from House of Anubis, and a few other things. She was one of my earlier ones. And then Tracy Spiriticos and Elizabeth Mitchell from Revolution. Even though, like, Tracy's like late 20s, I think, maybe, and Elizabeth Mitchell's like 43, but that's not really much of a deterrent to me. And then I have a few other celebrity crushes that are younger than me. Oh, hold on a second. I might as well just drain a bit. Well, I guess I didn't quite do that correctly. But like Peyton List and Kira Kasarin, I believe are their names. Both from, one of them's from like Nick and one of them's from like Disney Channel and stuff. And though I don't like the shows that they're in, they're both like beautiful, so who cares? Anyway, now that I've gotten that discussion out of the way, we're going to take the second treasure chest. I believe there's like one more item we'll have to get, but I could be wrong. Seriously, fetch quests, I mean, these things don't work. Oh, you know what? I can make such an obvious reference here. Mr. Pork, stop trying to make fetch happen. Ha, 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 ha. Yes, of course, you guys know what I'm referencing there, I hope. Or else I'm just going to feel really, really stupid.
Now for the technical expertise to build my robot. The world's greatest robotics professor lives on Native Island. He was shipwrecked here after a 3-hour tour and never left. The man can do incredible things with coconuts. But till now, he has been most uncooperative. Bring him to me.
This area is certainly, this place would certainly not be a bad place to be shipwrecked at, though. I mean, think about it. It's a very nice island, even under this guy's control. Whatever you do, only hit B once, like with those guys in that previous mission. And don't hit him up against the trees and stuff, or he'll die. So let's just bring him on over. So I believe, like I said, this is the last thing we have to do for this fetch quest. Remember, stop trying to make fetch happen. I am kind of sad that I referenced that and knew what that was. Then again, I heard it references like that all the time at my school.
There. That will do very well indeed. Only one more delivery, Mr. Crypto. Take the robot to the Romance Aligner. That is where we will complete my test.
Listen, short stuff. I'm getting tired of ferrying crap around for you. I want to see Pops.
And so you shall. After you have performed this final delivery.
Yeah, but all Twilight Zone snap ending, right? I can tell from that shrimp-eating grin of yours.
I actually am not that big a fan of eating shrimp. I don't really like any seafood for that matter. I mean, shrimp occasionally and not too much of it's good, but I really don't... What the? That was weird. That was weird. That happened last time, but anyway, yeah, I'm not really a big fan of shrimp or really any other fish. If I eat meat, it's going to be either beef or chicken. Actually, preferably beef with some occasional chicken, mostly like Chick-fil-A chicken that's really, really good. Which is one of literally 2 fast food restaurants I eat at. The only fast food restaurants I even go to are Chick-fil-A and Cookout. And very occasionally somewhere else if I have no other choice.
You will be quite safe here during the test. Now, as I promised, you will soon see your friend. Meet me on the Romance Aligner, if you will.
Yeah. Where's my fantasy? Where's Barbie Benton?
Mission success. Data core awarded. Excellent. It looks like the next odd job is not yet available. Don't touch that water. It's also instant death. And it's Pox, Dinky and the Brain. 3rd story mission of Fantasia Told. Pox took Mr. Pork's offer of a new body. Now, everything needed to create the body is in place, and they're ready to begin. Cool, Pox is gonna get a new body.
The scheme can be whatever we like. Giant lizard one week, giant ape the next. But I was at a loss to complete the project until I saw your holographic friend.
Pox? He's just a hologram with his consciousness stored in a projector.
A fortuitous stroke. Everything has come together. My robot, the professor, his brain transfer device, and the brain.
Crypto! I was a fool!
Building it was easy, but operating it, well, why write artificial intelligence from scratch when you can have the real thing?
Brain transfer commencing.
So you see, I am a man of my word. But you were right about the snap ending.
Crockett's men! They found us! What? Pox, get out of there! I can't! The transfer must finish or my brains will be permanently scrambled! Protect me and the professor, Crypto!
Great, now we have to defend Pox. Great, like I really wanted to protect him.
Myself, but the professor's transfer must finish first! Protect us with your life!
Fine, but you know what? I would really like... You know, I would love to just let Pox have his brains get scrambled after all the crap he's put us through over the last 20 years. Actually, now it would be like 20 plus years because there's 30 years between the original and Path of the Furon. No, wait, no, I'm wrong on that. It's only about 20 years. My bad, guys. Getting my years mixed up there. I believe it's only about, it's like maybe 22 years or 18 years or something like that. I don't remember. I don't feel like doing the calculations right now. I'm still on summer break for like 1 or 2 more days, so... I love some of their battle cries. They're so funny. So yes, you have to defend Pox, the robot thingy. Once again, though, I would love to let Pox's brains be scrambled. That actually sounds pretty good right now. Chicken and biscuits, though actually I ate chicken last night from Chick-fil-A. Alright, this is going just fine, but I think we're going to have to get down there and defend someone in a minute. I'd give anything to see the Colonel's secret recipe. And we're going to kill everyone up here, even the non-combatants, because who cares about collateral damage? The game's name is Destroy All Humans, and they're humans.
Gunboats have breached the interior of the atoll. They're shelling nearby, and the professor has fled. I need him to mine the controls, or I could end up dead. Or with a personality like yours, get in the saucer and destroy those boats so the professor can return.
You know what, Pox? Maybe just for that comment, I should let you have your brains be scrambled. You deserve it. You're a jerk. And besides, we all knew, if anyone's played Path of the Furon, you know that this game, due to this game, that he would not be getting a new body in this one, because he gets his new body in Path of the Furon, even though it's nowhere near what he was expecting. I'm not going to spoil it, though, for anyone who hasn't played Path of the Furon that may want to, because it's really, really freaking funny.
Crockett's men have boarded the ship and placed a bomb by Pork's robot. The robot which I'm inside. Save me, Crypto!
I'm coming, Pox. What if I just let it blow up, though? And it's gone now. What if I just let it blow up, Pox? Would you have hated me? Would you have hated me, Pox?
Oh, this boat is crawling with Krakenite.
Would that have made you angry? I bet it would have. And another squad of Cluckin's men dead. Even though those are soldiers, I didn't think those were actually Cluckin's soldiers. Because you have to kill like 100 of his soldiers to get some of the 1 or 2 of the upgrades. Well, 100 soldiers plus all the other requirements. Collateral damage, oh well. The disintegrator is so good in this game. It is so good in this game. It is by far the best weapon in this game, I think. I think I've talked about this before, but I mean, I never really liked it that much in the second game, and it's pretty good in the first game, as is the Zap-O-Matic, and it's like the best weapon in this game, but I don't really think it's anywhere near the best weapon in 2 or Path of the Furon. I think in 2 and Path of the Furon, or especially Path of the Furon, it's impossible to deny that the Zap-O-Matic is definitely the best weapon, because it lasts so much longer in Path of the Furon. But in Destroy All Humans 2, though, it's arguable that the Zap-O-Matic is the best weapon, because there are a few other really good weapons like the Gastro, which is really incredibly overpowered in that game. The Meteor Strike just doesn't have enough ammo, though, but it's really strong otherwise, you know, stuff like that. It's been too long since I played Destroy All Humans 2, really. I have not played that in like a few years. Kind of sad, actually, because it's such a fun game, such a good game. And let's enter the saucer to destroy more gunboats. And you know what? Since I need kills with it, let's use the Quantum Deconstructor. Why not get a few more kills with it while I can? Uh-oh. Missiles! Boaty Convoy! Quantum Deconstructor! Recharge is a little slow, unfortunately, but still. And that's another one dead. Oh wow, yes, just run into your friends. That's what you're supposed to do. And that should take them all out. Oh, did I leave one? Oh, I left 2. Well, I thought that was going to hit all of them. Oh well, now they're gone. Let's go. Got another group of them coming in off the port bow or whatever direction this is.
I nearly reversed the transfer.
Excellent! We're almost done protecting you. I think the next mission is the one that's like, even though it's really funny, it's like really racist and kind of screwed up, if it's the mission I'm thinking of next. It's one of the missions on Fantasy Atoll, and I believe it is the next one. Yeah, that is a lot of missiles. Oh well. And we got that, and dead. So not a difficult mission.
I got you, Cluckin'. It's times like these I wish I had a middle finger.
Crypto, I've done it. I've reversed the transfer. But Pork's robot, it's...
Pox, no!
Find me! Find me, Crypto!
Pox!
Crypto actually cares about Pox? Really? That's a surprise. He actually cares about Pox. Oh, how cute. That's so nice of you, Crypto. You actually care about him for once. Okay, guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Next time, we're going to do the final odd job of Fantasy Atoll and at least one of the remaining story missions. Probably only one if it's the one I'm thinking of. So, see you guys then.